All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the splash screen. I've put together some elements here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this valley here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a sign-in screen here. So just bear with me. All right. Let me get my. I know I have a copy of this one. Okay. Take this. All right. So I'm gonna create my email and I want to create also password. So I'm gonna create a password here. Okay. Password. Wait a second. Change again. Okay. Check the alignment on this. Okay, so I'll take these. I promise you I could spell. So my key's stuck. Okay. Alright, so. Alright, so we want to add some additional elements. I gotta, of course, have to add one button here, and we want to allow them to fix the forgot password. Okay. All right. So just tidying up the screen here. Okay. All right. So I want to add some other elements to. So let me allow them to sign in some other ways as well. Okay. All right. Grab these. Put this right over here. Okay. Um. Okay. Align these. Just a little page maintenance here. Okay. And all right, so some of these elements I already have. Now I'm going to create the sign up page. So um, let me copy this over. I could just create really. Okay, and thank you so much for allowing me to use these icons. It's extremely helpful inside time saving. All right. Okay, so let me copy this over, Brian. Let me duplicate this a couple times. Okay, so I get my email. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me back up. Again. Okay. Get it over. Sorry, it gets a little annoying when I'm typing it in and I have to I'll realign everything. So I'm just fixing the alignments here, making sure everything else is the same. Excuse me. Okay, so email's fine, and then we'll go with password. Okay. Oh, baby, go back in there. Okay, Daddy's working. Okay, we'll confirm this password. Okay. Right. Right, let's drag and drop some stuff over. So we don't have to, because we only got an hour. Okay. Right. Okay. Excuse me. So still giving them those same options too, by the way. So I'm just going to line everything upward a little bit. Excuse me. It's a good thing this is a recording. Don't want to get you guys sick. Okay. Just change this to set up, of course. Okay. All right. So I'm just basically creating the flow. Okay. So I create a splash screen, I create a sign in screen, and a sign up screen. I'm trying to make this as interactive as possible. Let me fix this. Okay. All right. Just a little bit of content strategy here. Okay. All right. So now we're going to focus on the featured product screen. Okay. So let's go ahead. Drag and drop this here. Alright. Okay, so alright, so I'm gonna make my search bar here, so I'm gonna move this. Okay. And I do have, I believe I do have an icon. Okay, yep, I do. Okay, so drag this over here. Alright, so it's gonna be kind of my main search here. Okay. Just and update. Change this to search. Okay. Let me fix that. Okay. Alright, so now we want to add an image. So let's add a little banner here. Okay, let's make sure it is too large. I think that's fine. Okay. Alright, sweet, sweet, yep. There we go. These images are helpful. So now let me add this image here. Which one do we want to use? Yep, I'll use this. Alright, so I'm going to add this image here. I'm going to put it as a mask. Alright, and stretch it out so we can fit the frame. Here we go. And then I'm going to add a layer on top of it to sort of a gradient, if you will. And this is going to help me with laying some text on top. So that's my intent here. Let me just let me flip this. Let me darken it. Okay, change the opacity a little bit. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put some text up here. Let's see what we want to write. What do we want to write? Arrivals and special discount. We'll try this for now. I'm not sure if the content that matters right now. I really want to get the mechanics of the screen out. All right, so excuse me. All right, so let me put a little call to action there. All right, so let's change the font. Oops. I don't like that. Do it like that. Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah. Okay. All right, sweet. Let's tighten this up. All right. Let's change it to black. All right, and shift this down, and we will add here. Let's add a slider here. Okay. All right, so we're adding that. Let's change these colors here. A second. Nice. And that gradient helps out with making it pop. So I have to change that. Make sure to get that. All right, so now let me add my sections. Okay. We're going to talk about some new products that maybe the guys offer. Let me see, what images can I use? Let me change this first to. Okay. All right. And let me see if they have any more of these. Okay. All right, so now I want to, let's see, I'm gonna add a image. Let me add another image and I'll layer on top of this too. Make this a little higher. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Let me see. Change it. Looks good. All right. Looks good for right now. Okay. All right. So I want to put a little deal on here. So let's see. 20% off. All right. So that is entirely too wide and high. Let's see what we can do. Okay. All right. That looks like a nice label for that. Okay. All right, great. Excuse me. Maybe change it a little bit. Perfectionism. Perfectionism kills progress sometimes. Short term progress, anyway. Long term progress, not so much. And this. Yeah, okay. I want people to like this. Okay. Right. All right, so up just a tad bit, a little of an accent. Okay, so now we're gonna look at what images we could put here. Yeah, we gotta put some of these. Yes. All right. We also want to put a little label. Okay. Excuse me. Right, what are these called? Where's my paper? Yes, okay. All right. Let's say some cool stuff about it, like how much it costs to print. All right. And we'll print, copy this again. Now we'll put a buy. Yeah, all right. So what I'm thinking about is putting a place for us to buy to. So I'm not sure if you guys are interested in that, but that's part of the flow that I'm thinking about putting in. So that's a kind of a little caveat, if you will. All right. So let me add the rating here. Okay. Okay, it's not perfect. So what? Yeah, a star here. Shrink that up a little bit. Okay. Like it so far? Me too. Alright, so let's duplicate this. Okay. And a little bit of spacing to meet the spacing above. Change this to my black. Right. Okay. Alright, so that looks good. Connection. Set another section. Okay, so what do you think? Where is that paper? Um, Tidy up this. Okay. Alright. So let's put some things that are popular here. Okay. I think it's just a thought. Let me try something. So change the size of this and then change the image size as well. We got the image back. I think this may be a little bit better. Better use of. Okay. I think it's a better use of the space on the screen. All these giant pictures and this very tiny mobile device. Okay. So let's add our. So wait a second. How do you do that? Um, yeah. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Right. Just a little bit wider. Let me see. What does that look like? Yeah. Okay. Oh, a couple things I want to do here. Things need to be moved around just slightly. So I'm gonna change this. I'll move this image over just a little bit. Okay. All right. So it's centered. Um, all right. And then let's take. Yep. This over. All right. We're gonna add our image back. Don't want that one. Another one. Okay, so we'll add this here. I'll do the same thing I did to the one above. Okay, I'll mask it. wait a minute. I gotta change the size of this. Okay, there we go. Okay, telling you, quick keys are like the best. Okay, so make sure we get good space. All right. Okay, sweet. Give them enough to want to see more. All right, 'cause I think two would be bad, but three is a little bit better. So yeah, let's change it. I think we got another one. Fix this and then. Okay, yep. So sweet. All right. So uh, okay. So I add another set. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I want to add something about browsing. Uh, browsing history, maybe. Let's try this. Yeah. All right. Sweet. All right. So everything looks good there. We want to, oh, let's add our central navigation. I did add notifications to that. Thought it made sense in that we need to notify the user when their product is ready, if any changes happen. It's a good idea to have that. So now let's focus on the product details page. Okay, so first thing is we have a product. I want to let the people know who has this product. A little bit of research I did, I saw that a lot of people have a lot of brand loyalty when it comes down to these type of products. So I wanted to highlight who this product would be coming from. So Fisher's massive brand. Um, so we got to align these. All right, so align this as well. You put the follow option there, not strictly for alerting the user when new products come out. So now I'm going to add an image. Okay, so with this image, which is I think it's always important to have an image. People need to know what they're buying. Let's see what can we reuse with this. So we want to make that a little bit lighter for sure, and then we want to. Oh, we could change this here. Okay, and let's go ahead and choose a different image. Yeah, let's choose the skis. Okay. All right. So add this. It's awesome. Layer. Let's bring it. Let's do this. Okay. So we need to let people know what the product is and how much it costs. So let's go ahead and steal some of this from over here. Steal's a bad word. Let's borrow it uh, with the intent of not giving it back. All right, so let's see. All right, so we're gonna just do some minor tweaks to this. Just bear with me, guys. Okay. Okay, so increase the size of this, and I want to make sure it is also aligned properly against that. Okay, great. Oh, I want to add another kind of like no, I think I'll do. I think I will add that. Okay, so let me just add snowboard here. Okay. Okay. That's just considerate of some of those SEO options. Should we create a mobile website? Okay, so what do I want to put? Let's say where this is located. So I'm not sure if you guys are specific to one location, but if there's others, let's tell people where it is. All right. So put it's in San Diego, California. Okay, I did spell it right. Okay, great. All right. Then you want to put a little sense of urgency here. So we got three in stock. Orders soon. All right, so let's change the color of this and change it to my black, not the normal black. Yeah, oh, wait, gotta highlight it. All right, so I'm highlighting it. All right, cool. And I want to make that red. That makes sense. All right, so it stands out. Red is going to draw attention to it, um, and you're going to provide them with the level of urgency that we're hoping to achieve. All right, so now we want to talk a little bit about color. All right, so we want to give them some options. Not too many, but enough to where they feel they have the illusion of choice. Okay, that sounds like dark psychology, but just isn't it? Isn't all of it dark psychology? All right, so let's add a color here. Let's add a bigger one. I will make it invisible and add a layer. Okay. All right, so and make sure it's green, and then we'll add a yellow for this one. And let's play with the size a little bit. Yeah, because it is on somebody's phone. So, oh, this is not good. Wait a minute. So this is all right. We gotta tweak the size of this. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. Okay, so we got a name, we got a location. We're gonna add another, and we're gonna. Oh yeah, let's do size because I did notice that there were some sizes that were different, and kids ski as well as adults and teenagers. So let's address all of those sizes. Let me just copy and paste this. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we'll make these kids. Okay. That yellow is not attractive, so let's remove that. And then we will copy this. We'll make this juniors. Okay. Wait a second. Let's see that because these things are. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we show kids is selected, and then we want to increase the size of this. Uh, let's increase it some more. All right. So we'll take this and we'll make small. Yeah, let's do small. Um, increase the width a little bit. Yeah. Okay, perfect. And then we will make this medium and we'll do it large. Okay. All right, that's getting them what they need. Way to go, Mr. Frost. Okay. Alright, so what I need is to address my quantity. Okay, so that's fine. You can just go from there. And now I want to add pickup and well, pickup time. Okay, and we're doing pickup because there's an in-store pickup component. Um, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I want to do a tab. Yeah. I'm gonna do a tab. All right, and all right, let me see if I can do this. Let me duplicate this. Um, yep. Okay, and then I'll make this a lighter color. Okay, so we can make it a little bit of tab, but let's put a label here, and we'll call this pick up. Okay, and we'll create. Let's see. Yeah, that looks alright. Let's create another one. And we'll call this delivery. I don't know why the word delivery just makes me hungry. Okay. All right, so we'll put this into here. Let's create a group, and then we will. Okay, a little bit of space so we can breathe. Let me move this down too. Yeah, there we go. All right, and sweet, voila. All right, so now we want to say some things about I don't know, maybe some product details. Yeah, we'll do some product details. Uh, sorry, I'm a little perfectionist. That's hopefully what you guys want, a perfectionist, because that is me. All right, so let's do product details. Okay. All right. So okay. Then we will go and add some details about the height and width. All right, I already got a little bit of research done on that as well. So I will toss it in here for us. Let me put width. Okay. Let me go grab it. Okay. There we go. All right. So a little information about the width. Um, and now let me talk a little bit about, let me move this up a bit first. All right. Let's talk about the height. Okay, grabbed what I found earlier. Okay. All right, so we got some other details we want to say about it. I have 6 items that I saw that are important to users when they are renting. So skill level is 1. All right, I'm just gonna add all of these. Let's see. All right, so what this is doing is just giving people context. Um, let's see. Of the skis. Okay, how many do I have? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. So type of skiing. All right. So I'm gonna just, if you guys just give me a second, I'm gonna just go ahead and fill these in. All right. All right. Let me put my last 3. Alright. Binding, fold separately. Material, carbon fiber. Okay. All right. Let's just drag and drop these things over. Um, All right. Very, very good. Now let's establish a little bit of comfort with the customer. So I want to add a way that communicates that they are safe with purchasing from us. So, um, got some details I could put here. Let me just copy you some copy that I've written earlier. Okay, it's kind of a little reassuring element. Um, we want the user to convert. So this is one of the things we want to add. That way they feel a little more comfortable. They're knowledgeable. They get some choices, and now we are telling them some guarantees that they can get from us. Okay. All right. So I want to put some things like let's show them the way this works. So what I like to do is I like to put uh, the product in context. So I'm gonna add a little video here for them so they can see it in action. Okay, so let me go ahead and add my icon here for the player. Okay, great. And some text about what the video is about. That is very, very helpful. So don't think of random video just there, even though the title I think is self-explanatory. So I'm gonna bring this here. All right, so I want to put a little related items. I can speak. I'm going to put some related items here. And what this is going to do is allow for the upsell. So we mentioned earlier that there were no bindings. So this is a way for them to capitalize on those. Okay. All right, so let's change the size of this to make sure we're consistent. Okay. All right, so I didn't know if we want them outside of the app or not, and I did not put that into my user flow earlier, but let's go ahead and add it. Why the heck not? So we'll add some kind of socials that way. Um, if the user is using some other platforms, we can take this and we can uh, reintroduce them to the brand again, of course. All right, so drag and drop my items I have here. Okay. What do I like to go on these? Do I? Do I? Do I? Okay. Just doing a little bit of routine maintenance. Let me increase the size of this. This is stretching. All right, so create. All right, so got that. All right, so now we got our socials. Let's say what other people are saying. It's very easy for us to add some reviews here. I think we're ready for reviews. Okay. All right. So I have a couple. API. Yes. All right. So let's see. All right. So let's build some reviews. Make sure these things are locked and grouped accordingly. All right, so we'll give us a big old overall rating, and we'll type in so that we can give people context as to how many people have actually. Oh, damn it! It's caps lock. Wait a second. Let me fix. Let me fix this. All right. Okay, move this over. All right. Make sure these are on properly. They are. Very good. Okay. Anything else? Okay, let's add some reviews. So, how do we want to approach this? Yeah, okay, so let me get my images together. Okay. All right. There we go. That's what it was. Alright, so then we'll add something they said after this. Let's see, increases, okay. Alright. Okay. Then we'll add just a little bit of text. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we don't want to obviously make it seem like it's a lot of them. So let's do this. Okay, and then group these together, and then create some dummy copies. Okay. If you are ready, you don't have to get ready. Okay, so, oh, got it. I knew it. Okay. Alright, so that should work now. Let's see. Boy. This layer. Let me remove this. Whoop. There we go. You're out of it. You're out of it. You're fired. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna go. There we go. All that looks good. Oh, let me add my. There we go. Okay, so let me add my navigational items here in a moment. Okay, adding just a slight gradient there just to give some perspective. Okay, so now okay, we want to add our call to action. So I made a few elements before. I'm gonna add my buy rent, add to cart. Okay, so I'm bringing this here. All right, so it gives us context as to what we're renting for, what we're buying for, and of course our call to action buttons. Our main motivation here, from my understanding, is renting. So I have the color contrast of yellow to call out that specific CTA. All right, so oh yeah, let me take care of my thingamajig. All right. Hopefully you guys love it. I loved making it. Let me just go through it, make sure. Anything else? Anything else that I need? Anything else? Alright, you look good there. Alright, so now we can go to our cart. Alright, so reusing some of my existing elements that makes rapid prototyping significantly faster. Remove this cart icon. Let me change this to my cart. Oh, despise this. Wait a minute. Let me back up. Let me fix that. Okay, perfect. Now I'll go my cart. Let me remove the icon. Okay, so first thing I'm going to add is a label, and I want to also add I want to add my credit card information. I want to make it very visible, so I'm going to do a little different. So let's be unorthodox. So I'm going to use that label. Let me flip this around. Okay. And I want to make this products. There we go. And then I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to show you some magic. This is what I'm going to use. So I am going to go ahead and, yeah. What do you think? So the thought is people need to transition between different cards that they have on file. So I'm giving them this option to do that. Otherwise, all of this is null and void. We need a way for people to pay. So let me grab this. Rule of thumb, always reuse what you can. We don't need to reinvent the wheel here. Okay. So let me highlight that and drag this down. Now I'm going to add some things, attributes about the item that I'm renting. What are some things that we want to highlight? So let me go ahead and grab a couple things, put them here. So yeah, add some options to increase the quantity. All right, so let me look at the list of attributes. Okay, grab those. Yeah, I can add that. Yep. Let's add color. Also add the size here. Collect all of this and create. Okay, so let's group together. Okay, so it's what are the most important things here? We want to put the size because we need to know size we're getting. We need to pick up date. Okay, and we need a pickup location. Okay. Alright. And we also need the time block. Alright, my eyes are watering. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and put okay, so color we're good. Let's put a time there, okay. Pick okay, so let's just add some address. Okay. Pick up date. Okay. Now these are all things that are pertinent to the order. So we want to keep the buyer very informed. The best customers are informed customers. Okay. All right, so I'll pull this up here like so. Okay, so we got some good information. Now we need to put some other factors. So let's go ahead and add some fees. Everybody has to get paid. So I believe we'll have a resort fee. We'll just add something small here. There are some additional to our Uncle Sam wants to get paid too. kind of wish he was that uncle that actually paid you, you know. But he's the one you got to pay. So I put insurance and taxes. Okay. Yeah, let's add a coupon code here that allows the customer to take advantage of promotions. Um, okay, so I think we need some terms and conditions because we are renting. So we need to protect ourselves and also we need to protect the customer. So let's go and add that. What language do we want to communicate? Okay, let's try this. Please review through. Okay, our terms and conditions. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and change the color of this. All right. All right, so now let's add our call to action. Let's get people on board with what we're trying to do. Okay, so I did choose the term reserve. The primary reason it does confirm that the user is holding a spot, which they are, and they're not actually purchasing. So reserve just seemed like the right thing to do. Um, okay, all right. So now they reserve. So now we want to give them a success screen to basically show that the reservation went through. I did some copy a little earlier too. So order reserved successfully. Let me go and get all of these things here. Now let me put a little CTA that allows them to view the order if they want to. Okay. All right, so this should be a lot of the same of what we have in my cart. This is going to kind of bring them back to um, little bit different is what I'm thinking about. Let me show you exactly what I'm saying. So this is going to be the order history page. So give them a little more options. It's what we have the three dot button there for things like disputing or some of those edge cases that we mentioned before. Uh, uh, um, okay, let me check and see. Okay, so that all looks good. Want to make sure that is. Oh, okay. Fix this. Okay, it's perfect. All right, so sizing wise, that is good. Height, okay. All right, so now let me put my timer. So, wait a minute, I got to change this label. Okay, so this is where we go to start. All right, so yeah. No, wait a minute. What in the world? Okay. All right, so I did copy. Okay, so scan my QR code. So the thought process is while I'm doing this is a user would click start and have his QR code scanned by the store representative. Let me remove this real quick. And then once it was scanned, the timer would start. So it's that's the thought process behind that. Okay. All right, sweet. I got the right one. Okay. Um, okay. Allows the user to return the item early. So they can return the item when it's time for them to, or they can also return the item. Let me fix this real quick. Excuse me. Um, okay. All right. So add this here. Make sure that this is lined up properly. Um, okay. Yep. All right. All right, cool. And we'll just somewhat copy this page. When the user returns the item, we're going to give them a little success message too. All right, so all right, and here's our order again. Okay, so here's where we loop them back into being able to order again. So now I'm gonna go ahead and wire everything together. Okay, so our splash screen goes to our sign up. Okay. All right, I'm gonna just whip this together really quick. Let me see if I can get this. It's been a trip. Been a trip. I have not slept yet, but that's okay because this is fun. And I love to do it. All right, so all right, so we're gonna create a loop back to these. Sign up. It's gonna take us to this page. Okay. Okay. Go to the product details page. We'll click rent because that is going to be our flow for the sake of this presentation. Oh, let me grab it again. Okay. All right. So go to reserve. All right. So move this over here. Move this backwards. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay, we can bring this back to the. Alright, everything looks to be connected. So, I didn't know that there were some issues before. So I'm going to go back and fix all of those. Just want to make sure spellings and things are corrected. So let me go back and do that now. Okay. All right, voila. Got one other thing. So you guys should have told me. There's no way. All right, so time block is fixed. Let's go ahead and fix this one as well. And let's see if time block is, yeah, it is. Okay. All right. I had fun with this, guys. Hope you had fun on this journey with me, and I really look forward to working with you. Thanks again.